Bosa either, remember?
Huh?
He don't have Bosa. He lost him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He don't really have that good of a line. That one really messed him up.
Yeah. They are?
Ready. 57 to the mic. X3. 218. Chop.
Block now on first down. Lined up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run for the first time with Philip Lindsay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, right back to Lindsay. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On second down now, it's Lindsay. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Philip Lindsay, 38 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. That's fielded in the end zone. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And, you know, they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsay. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
Okay, cool. I'm just sitting over here watching my phone on
first down. Lindsay. And some room to run now. It's a big play there for the Broncos.
The damn Seahawks hadn't done that yet, Bruce. Shit.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and 10 from just
Bills
inside the 10.
get clowny. Man.
They'll run here with Freeman. they'll take it into the end zone for a double score. A 9-yard touchdown run. The Broncos push further out in front. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Swoop said they need a drug test
to
at
bring it out
GMs.
will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. A lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for 11 first.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL, but it seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you called it the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Well, Weber was talking about someone on Canada Brady's team. Who's he talking about?
But it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
Into the playoffs and it'll be fun and interesting.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson flush towards right. He may try to run for this. But he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Jackson to throw again. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 7 yards out. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Tackle made there by Josh Bynes. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
General West. Hey, Charles. Ready?
Lock to throw on second down. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Tim Patrick, 68 yards. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Looking to throw on second down. Jackson laid under pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
I ain't checked shit.
To throw is Jackson. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Not sure I agreed with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agreed with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Check it back, check it back.
Jackson on first down. He'll buy some time right. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Snead's got it. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Stepping, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are back within a single score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because...
Oh, let me go get my drink.
Because you're feeling it, right? You just feel it.
A Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. From the 22, Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From just shy of midfield, Locke into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected. But a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. On third down, Jackson. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot, letting him go to work.
They got me the one down there. Deco just
right there for first down.
Well, but I applied for that one for
the jet sweep
Ranch
of Brown.
Parkway.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll go down.
I got the that lady there, the one that ran in the back of me.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Yeah.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
We're not going to do that.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Dancing to his left. And incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson throwing again. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Look like a pretty good. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for 28 yards. They'll run the toss. It's Lindsey. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Lock. This is the tight end fan. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Back now in Baltimore. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On 1st down, it's Lindsey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
189,
Philip Lindsey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Well, you awake or you sleeping?
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, run, pass.
Back on it.
Defense on their toes.
You in the game?
Out in a big way.
Yeah, I'm playing this one game. I'm in the 4th.
That means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run, and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit.
I was broadcasting
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after them. And they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space. And he takes off.
Jackson. And that's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Flush to his right. He'll run it. And some space here. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Now Tucker to add the PAT.
Playbook. He's New
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Do that fucking
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the timeline, see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Another run by Lindsey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Let me push it. Oh, no. Get out of that.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Whoa! Shit!
So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Locke. And he finds Hamilton. That's complete. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
18 Gator.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Lindsey. They find some open field here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsey, 50 yards. As his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
And they have the opportunity. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. He was looking to go back to Sutton there, and it's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Check 26, check 26. Get it.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Oh,
It's a foot race.
good pick.
And he's across for the touchdown.
That was touchdown.
Damn it. Shit. He put that boy in the wrong area there.
Final minute, that should just about seal it. Now McManus for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Oh, yeah, give me that. Give me that.
We just signed someone to the Broncos, dude. Offensive lineman.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Ooh, damn. That boy up. Oh, he can't go through there. Oh, let's try this. Oh my God, they put him out there.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here.
He's got a man complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
We spent a lot of time exhausting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays and look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let them go get it. How about that play?
I'm ready to hit the damn
L1. Tight end
I'm
Boyle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. One last shot for Jackson.
Oh, shit.
This one complete to Ingram.
I'm just sitting in the wrong defense.
Big offensive explosion leading
here.
them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying,
You missed
put
him?
those points up every week. Let's keep
Get
winning.
his
They
ass.
will gratefully accept them, won't they? It
He's
makes
thinking
their
he
job
missed
that
him
much
big
easier
time.
when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Get your ass back over there, son. What are you doing? Look at that guy open right in the middle of the field. Look at that shit.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
It's about to get ugly.
Shit, get off of that. Get off. Yeah. Get that. Oh, no. Oh, man. Shit. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
He's trying to get busy. He's trying to get busy. Okay.